Today we're going to play with scraps. These are leftovers from quilts I've made. You know how there's just a little novelty fabric left over? I've been cutting them to different sizes, and this size is 3 inches by 8 inches. So they've been piling up and they're all different, kind of almost like I Spy. So we're going to make rail fence blocks today. We're going to make 3 different patterns with these rail fence blocks. We're going to use different fabrics, so watch and see, and we'll put them together and make wonderful quilts. This one really does turn out like an I Spy. If you get a really good neutral that will make the I Spy fabrics or the scrappy fabrics pop, it really is fun. And this is a gray with dots, so it's happy print for a child. I'm cutting them into 3 by 8 segments. Making a rail fence block is so fast and fun. And when you do it with yardage, you can strip piece it. We're going to chainsaw it today, and it'll be really, really fast, especially this first quilt where we're making it and it has the same background on every block. It just is such a great effect. Rail fence is a really versatile block and has so many uses. So today we're going to make 3 different quilts and show 3 different uses. I like to press out the center when I'm cutting those. So I haven't trimmed these yet to size because that middle crease can sometimes be a real crease. So I press it out and then I go and cut these so that they're also the right size and we're ready to use them. Time to sew. And I have 35 total different novelty prints because I need to make 35 blocks. I have the exact right number, so this is mindless sewing. The only thing that really matters, and I hate to say it, but you have to have a 1/4 inch seam. If you don't for this one, it will mess you up because it's 8 inches long, and when you sew 3 to 3 to 3, then it becomes 8 inches, which is the exact right size for the block to be to sew them together to each other. I stop and press because I love pressed beauty, and you just stay press on top, open it so that the seam really is all the way open, and then you pick them up. And I do the whole pile. I'm just showing 3, but when I do this in real life, I do the whole pile, and then I start. So I would have the whole pile done. Rail fence is such a simple block, and it's great to learn 1/4 inch seams on. So if you need help making your 1/4 inch seams the right size, we have a video that you can go and get help. Rail fence blocks are so versatile. We're going to make such completely different quilts that it's just amazing. It's one of those blocks that I think is sometimes underestimated in its wonder and impact. Now that you know how to make these, we can make them in all the colors. So here's some green versions, green and black. The spider web might be a little busy, but it works in the end. And then there's some leftover pieces for this pattern. And then our last quilt, I took all the rest that I had and I sewed them in 3s. And I had to cut out a couple more so I could come up with enough. I made 6 blocks like this, and then I surrounded them with different colors. And I'll show you how amazing and simple and wonderful that one goes together. We're going to lay them all out and see. This one is the most complicated. It goes black, green, and I have pieces, and I'm just going to pin it, and this one is going to be sewn in rows, and you can see the pattern emerge as we lay it out further. It's just going vertical down the quilt. It's kind of fun for your brain to go, wait, what do I lay here? It's kind of fun. And if you want it to have the pattern be more striking, then don't have busyness in the parts that are the neutral part, the green and the black. The spiders really do make it busy, which is fun for a child and works really well, but it would be even more impactful with that vertical line if the black was maybe a solid dark green or something like that. This one just goes back and forth and back and forth, and this one is so simple. It is so nothing. This one's almost my favorite. Like, it's really hard. It's almost in a tie. I can't decide. As I'm laying them out, I'm thinking actually about how many black centers I have and trying to lay those because they really pop out and I want them to feel balanced. And this one, when you see it quilted, you're not going to believe how great it is. This last one, I just arranged it to go back and forth. This is the end of how many pieces I had. I had to cut a couple more to make enough. I'm auditioning borders and deciding on what I can do to make this a fabulous quilt. It's my favorite, don't tell, but it's going to be my favorite. When making a quilt, every step of the way makes it more and more beautiful. Here the quilts are all quilted, and I'm showing you this one first. I thought this one would be my favorite, and you already know It's not my favorite. It's wonderful, and it's going to be a great quilt. I would change the values of the colors if I did it again. There's the backing. Okay, here's my favorite, and this is the use up the rest of the pieces quilt. This was going to be my least favorite, and it turned out to be my favorite. I love the brightness. I love the happiness. And this one, it fights to be my favorite. It looks so I Spy in the way it's surrounded by the gray. So I want to hear which one is your favorite. If you were going to make one of these, which one would you choose to make? I hope that you get your little scraps out and cut pieces and do something fun with them. Stay merry and creative.